Hi, Kai Jacobson here. Welcome to the next edition of Try Good Water newsletter. This week I want to focus on the summer. It's the summertime right now, and it's a really fun time to get out and about. And I love to build my business doing things that I truly love. I mean, that's one of my favorite things about being involved in a network marketing company, is that you can kind of live a lifestyle that you really enjoy. And there's some things that I really enjoy. I love going to yoga retreats. I love going to meditation retreats. I love going to business training type things like a Tony Robbins workshop or all different kinds of events like that. And one of my favorite things to do in building my business is to do the things that I love, be around the people I like, and to share the water. And one of the beautiful things about being in the water business is that everybody drinks water. And we're made 70% of water. I mean, 70% of our body's water. Water is everywhere. And when I was in other companies that involved nutritional products, and I would approach some of these places that I would go do events at that I really enjoyed, and said, hey, I'd like to set up a table and kind of educate people about this new supplement or this new herb or something special that would help people's health. I almost always got like, no, I don't think I really, that's a confusing thing. I don't want to bring that up in our event. Or if they did, they wanted a lot of money, like $500 or maybe even $4,000. I mean, one event was with Deepak Chopra was giving a talk for one night in Honolulu, and he wanted $10,000 for that little half hour, 45-minute period when people walk into the event, to the auditorium, they walk by and see your table. It's so unworthwhile. There's just no way you would make $10,000 worth of contacts with a little short one evening event like that. But that's how expensive it can go. I mean, it's a very premium thing to be able to get exposed to high quality people that are really, at a higher echelon, maybe have enough money to pay for a good event. I mean, it already sorts out people that have extra time, extra money to go to these kinds of things. Personally, I like events that are at least a whole day, even better if they're a weekend, like 2 to 3 days, and a week event, it works, but that's a little long, but sometimes those can be great too. And when you offer the water, many of these people say, wow, I could use water, good water at my event. I mean, they're often bringing in bottled water or have just bad water, tap water available, and they see it as a benefit to them, not like they're getting an opportunity for you to be able to sell your supplement, but you're bringing now a benefit to them by offering good water, because they recognize having really high quality water like ours with good oxygen and much more hydrating and this alkalizing and negative ions that create antioxidants. It's incredible, and that their people stay awake more for their events and have more energy and feel better. So they're kind of excited about having good water offered for free, or even if you charge a little, it can be an extra little revenue for the event. They can actually keep a little income. And they can have people have glass jars to fill them in. Also, there's a bunch of corn products now that are completely biodegradable. They're corn bottles made out of corn, or corn cups that look like plastic but that's made out of corn. That's pretty neat. And again, you can have a label, and that way you're having absolutely kind of no carbon footprint. And so you're really adding to the solution instead of adding to the problem. So this is a great way to get exposed to a lot of people that are like-minded to you. Now, let's say you like dog shows and you love, dogs, or you love sailing and you're going to a sailing event, or you're a big gardener, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter if you're, whatever the things that you really want to be, exposed to and educating and growing in. Everyone drinks water, so do the things you love, and that way you get to do the things you like, and you can write the whole thing off as a tax write-off. Instead of now, I spend $1,000 on a yoga retreat for a week. Now it's a tax write-off, the whole event, because I'm doing a business opportunity there. And I love the 3-day to 1 week events, because then people can really get a chance to drink our water for enough time that they can notice a difference. And you're going to get a lot of people interested in this. And the more entrepreneurial the event, like if it's a business opportunity, where people are training to learn to be better salesmen or better in building their own entrepreneurial type business and skills in that, that's the very best events because you're going to meet a lot of the good business builders at those kinds of events. If you go to gardening, you're meeting more gardeners, and they might not sell the units as well. Although you never know, there's going to be some good salespeople involved in gardening too. So that's one of my favorite ways to build. It's a total tax write-off. You get to do what you love. You get to meet lots of new people. You're sharing something and giving it away for free. You're giving an opportunity for people to really try the water for a period of time and see what it's doing for them. And you're getting exposed to a lot of people. I mean, at a large event, maybe 1,000 people for, let's say, a 4-day event, and you get 300 or 400 people drinking the water. What an opportunity to get exposed to a lot of people. And the whole thing, again, it's life is a lot more fun when it's a tax write-off and you get to do the things you really love. So this is a really fun way to build your business. It's one of my favorite ways to build, and the summer time is the time that people are out and about, and it's a great time to take advantage of it. Of course, you can do it any time of the year, and that's pretty much what I have to share. Some places don't have a great water situation set up. There's great adapters that fit to garden hoses. Of course, you want to get a potable garden hose, like go to Walmart and get the RV quality. Like, they're usually white and they're for potable water. They're for, the drinking water. It's a better quality hose, and there's a little fitting that you can actually put on the end of it that fits on the adapter of the Athena, so that it actually is like being on the end of a sink faucet, and you can run the water right there and turn it on and off with the flow control knob in the front. Another way is that you can buy the little pump from Ionways that costs about $120, $130, and have a 5-gallon jug, and you're pumping out of that if there's absolutely no water source at the event, and you might have to haul, bring a little hand truck, one of those little, cart things that you can move 5-gallon jugs around and pump out of. There's almost always electricity. And so, you have to be a little creative in some places, and some places are going to be very easy and have a sink that you can set it up on, and some places are going to have a faucet that you can get to a garden hose. And that's, pretty much the key to it. And give away a lot of water, and make sure you collect everybody's contact information, because your real work and your real sales is going to be after the event. You really want to stay focused, enjoying the event for what it is, meeting a lot of people, but not spending too much time doing sales there. You just want to more make contact, and then collect their information, make sure they get to experience the water, and do your pitching and selling after the event, and call people afterwards and say, hey, wasn't that really fun there? And I really learned so much, I enjoyed it. And by the way, what did you think of the water? And would you like to get involved in helping me market this? And it's a great way to go to other events that you're going and actually pay for the events. So thanks for coming, and have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.